Hey, it's been over 2 months, right? If I'm correct. How do you manage uploading content? Like something that has quality and with a clear message and simultaneously be consistent. Like it just doesn't work in my system. I get satisfied with uploading a video on the right time, but I never really get satisfied with the content itself. And I wasn't really I wasn't really playing around when I was in uploading. I was actually working on some VFX shots and editing for some great YouTubers. So I was kind of a little bit busy. Now I just kind of explained why I haven't been uploading lately. It's because of my schedule and I've been really busy trying to, hang out with friends and make a living. It's just life. It's just life. That's how just simply put, life. What's to come? I've been working on a short movie, and it's like writing the whole movie and doing the sketchboard and just writing my whole vision to ease up the process. It's just a long, hectic hassle, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that only. I'm gonna try to flip-flop between genres and types of videos. So let's get to the main idea of the video. Character design. Man, it just feels weird. Just me not memorizing a script and just spewing it to the camera. It's just way easier. Now, let me define what is character design in my point of view. Yeah, who came up with the definition of character design? Like, who came up with that definition? Let's go back and see what is definition of a definition. Yeah, let's see what's the definition of character design, shall we? Before we do that, let me say my definition of what a character design is. My definition of character design is the behaviors and... I'm not reading. Character design is the process of creating the visual and conceptual aspects of a character for various media like animation, comics, games, and more. Apologies, I haven't read the whole thing. It seems that there is more content. Kids, when you during exam, read the full question because I might actually help you get a better answer. It goes beyond just drawing. It involves defining a character's appearance, personality, behavior, and overall visual identity to effectively tell a story. And that was kind of what I said. Pure artistic work. I want to talk about pure artistic work and where artists are now heading towards. They make a character so simplistic and they just focus on other aspects of the movie. And you're just there waiting like, where's the good characters? As much as I'm obsessed with cinematography, you gotta write something that is compelling. And we've seen it with Gladiator. Like, that was one of the worst projects I've ever watched. Not because of the content itself, because it's acceptable, it's decent. They brought Denzel. Denzel makes everything good. Let's be honest. It's just a waste of money. Like, that could have been something way better than this. There's a lot of projects and stories out there that could be told. I should include this project too, because he worked on a project called The Duel, where Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and another lady, I forgot her name, apologies, they wrote the movie and Ridley Scott directed it. And that movie was amazing. It was told from 3 perspectives. The shit was just out of this world. And we kind of want to see more of that. Now, how about me and you debate real quick, huh? Let's debate. Name me 3 characters that stands out in terms of character design. I'm waiting. I've never watched a character that has drawn me into the screen and said like, oh, hold on, let me watch this. This dude is interesting. This lady is interesting. And I'm a little bit disappointed. You get a large budget to fumble a really good story. We might think, what about Thunderbolts, Invincible? Like, Jason Statham made 3 or 2 movies in a row, I think in the same year, like 2 years in a row, and he's the same fucking bald dude. Maybe that's the industry picking him like this and he's just stuck doing that, or he chooses to be that person. But hey, props to The Rock. I've heard a new project that's coming out. He's kind of breaking out of his shell, doing something a little bit different. He had a wig on and a little bit of makeup. Decent. But yeah, again, there's not a lot of characters out there that are really intriguing. Here's one of the characters that are really intriguing to me. You guys remember the dude in Prisoners? Loki, the detective? Woo! If they made a show about his character, I would watch the whole show. He's really recluse, emotionally distressed person. Like, I want to know, where did that sense of responsibility ignited? Like, I want to see his childhood and how he became the person he is. And I've also talked in my previous video about building a character could mitigate the damage that might happen if the movie doesn't hit. Some movies don't hit, but if the character's good enough, it might carry it. And that's why I felt connected to him to some extent. If you want us to be connected to a character, make us feel like that character could be real. Like, if Superman, like, we can't fly, like, but we can love. Something like Superman can't. Kryptonite makes him a little gassy. Kryptonite makes him a little gassy. You gotta make him relatable to some extent. Like, see, the way I relate with Batman, he has greed, he has revenge, he feels all these emotions that we go through, therefore we feel connected to him. Now, since I've mentioned off the top characters that might be the perfect example of character design, I would also add a list of the exemplar of good character design. Starting with Andy Dufresne, a banker who is really intrigued by sculpting stones and reading. These little habits have been spread out throughout the movie, and that kind of makes us more connected to them. And when I talk about character design, I feel like environment design could also be included, because the Shawshank prison, it made you feel institutionalized like those people. Let's go to the second person. It's Robert McCall, Denzel Washington's most notorious character. This movie might be the second best example of character design. He's kind, he's mean, he'll fuck you up, but also he's a soldier in it, and a husband, a lover, and he reads books. Instead of like a caveman, he's really educated. I love that about him. Till this day, every time I go back and watch that movie, I feel so intrigued and interested by that character. I just spit all over the fucking place. And to be a little empathetic, let's look from a different perspective, which I kind of respect. There's some stories where you have to acknowledge the fact that there's other aspects of the characters that shouldn't be seen. Like the movie that Jonathan Major made about the bodybuilder dude who's really obsessed with bodybuilding. You can't show everything in this dude's life, but you still felt it throughout the day. And how the fuck did you fumble that girl? Motherfuckers be missing touchdowns. So we've already mentioned Shawshank, Andy Dufresne, and Robert McCall. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. The third character, is Deadpool, Wade Wilson. Never thought in my 22 years of living on this earth, a Marvel character is well written. In terms of character design, I think Deadpool was good. I think one of the most obvious criticism that I gave the movies, the breaking the third wall type of thing, and his movies wasn't as intense as his game. Like, if you guys played his game, they went all over the place, and I feel like that's what really represents Deadpool. The reason why I praise his character design, because if they weren't showing other aspects of Deadpool, the design of Deadpool wouldn't be appealing to other people. So they had to add some emotional depth to the character. Let's bring the energy a little bit down. The way Manchester by the Sea presented the corollary of the events of what happened, and when they showed us, you've seen so much life within that dude. He loved playing ping pong. The dude had a life, and you're seeing other aspects of his life, and that is a good character design. They might be subliminal in the back. It was like, yeah, everyone does that, but that is what's good. I mean, we might not have a beautiful wife laying on the bed and waiting for Moses, but what motherfucker we doing something? I just like that part of showing other aspects of the character's life and then stripping it away, and then you can see and understand why the character feels what he feels. Our exposure to a lot of art has made us desensitized to how characters have been shown to TV. The average person's taste has become so much sophisticated that, yes, you can argue it's making art better, but also it's making art difficult. There's so much that comes out that has some good in it, but a lot of people say, oh, I don't like the cinematography because it doesn't represent the true inner emotions of the character. And I didn't feel the micro expressions of Adam Driver when he said the N-word in that one movie. There's a lot of production companies lately that have been risking and putting their money on the line. Like A24 has been putting out movies that are kind of weird, but it's a niche. there's a niche. I think that hopefully sums up my idea of what character design is. If you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm really trying my best to keep this going because I truly enjoy, regardless of what I take or what I get out of this video, I truly enjoy telling stories and talking about things. If you enjoyed this video and want more in-depth analysis, go watch the Eminem video. I actually went in depth. I wrote down like I was Eminem. I wrote down everything and gave y'all the best of me. I mean, hey, this is the best of me too, but just unscripted, just naked.